everyone. It's Initza Munoz here on Green Talk by Green Care Solutions on NBC Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and all podcast platforms as well. I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Angela Mazzanti here. Now, this is an educational cannabis and pop culture program. You must be 21 years of age to watch or listen, and we're not doctors, but Green Care Solutions has doctors for you. Make sure you give us a call for any of your Green Care Solutions needs at 951-609-4071, and we are a 13-time award-winning company and featured in Forbes.
We have a beautiful, beautiful woman that we are interviewing today. Her name is Shantel Jackson. She's an entrepreneur. She's an inventor. She just, I think, amazing in my opinion, because it's always great to see women entrepreneurs that are very successful and paving the way for other females.
Yes. You know what? I want to start by saying I did not imagine when I was growing up, and I loved the glitz and glamour of being an actress and Hollywood, and I would say I would not think or phantom me just branching off and inventing a product, or I don't know, really being an entrepreneur with having a company and multiple products underneath it or anything like that. It's just life can take you in so many different directions, and everything that I'm working on right now with my shoe gummy product or fancy goods, Chic, Beaute, they're all relevant to what I'm doing in my life. Just with, what's the word? I can't find the right word, but either wanting comfort in my high heels, skincare, or beauty, you know? Mm-hmm. So all of these go hand in hand with what I do.
Yes. So with Shantel, you invented the shoe gummy, and yes. your shoe gummy, in my opinion, is a game changer because Angela and I were just discussing. We're always wearing stilettos, boots, and your shoe gummy is kind of like a platform that you put at the bottom of like the heel part. There you go.
Yes, I'm ready for you.
And so, like the science of it, right? Because it's like the friction when you step on pavement, it kind of like relieves the stress on your heel.
Right. So in heels, whether they're a cheaper shoe, expensive, middle tier, it doesn't matter. Everyone's foot is in this arch. So, and it's not a normal position your foot is supposed to be in. So it's going to hurt. And a lot of women don't know it's over 75% of your body weight on the balls of your feet when you wear a pair of heels. So with shoe gummy, it kind of tilts the foot and your shoe back slightly, so all of that pressure isn't on the balls of your feet. So you can wear your shoes more comfortable, your feet won't slide forward, and you can wear your shoes for a longer period of time. And also, I want to show you guys, this is some of my lab data. So this is without, and the red and orange areas are the pressure on the bottoms of your feet. And then this is with my shoe gummy, and you can see a lot of that pressure alleviated with my product.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. When I was looking into your product, I was like amazed. I'm so happy that you created this because there's always like that inner sole that's kind of rubbery, but it doesn't help the friction.
When you have like heels like you just showed us, like you can't just put an insole in there or anything like that.
True. Right. It'll show. Right. Yeah, most definitely.
This is part of my lifestyle. Coming up with shoe gummy, I still am obsessed with high heels. Like I'm a high heel girl. It's my thing. I love to be in a pair of heels, whether I'm running errands or anything. It's just who I am. So coming up with this product to be more comfortable in what I love was a necessity for me, you know? Mm-hmm. And about 6 years ago, I thought to make it a consumer product. So I had to work on my patents, product design, lab testing, my own testing. I had so much trial and error with failing parts and having to regroup and things like that and find the right materials, the adhesives and all that good stuff. But
yeah, that's very true because a lot of times we all have these ideas, but a lot of people forget to go get it registered, get that patent, make sure that there's not already an existing similar patent. And get things created properly. So you went out, got it lab tested, and made sure that another professional was able to make sure that, like the photo you showed me, where the tension is on the heel of the sole. So it's a really good way that you actually went out and executed it properly. Now, I know you were on the BET series Nelly-Ville, and that was a great show, had a great run. So tell me a little bit about your experience working on the show.
You know what? Coming from having my feet wet a little in acting and commercial work and things like that, getting into reality was not so easy for me. And I say that because when it's reality, it's supposed to come off natural and things like that. But a lot of times I would freeze up like, oh my gosh, what do I not say? What should I say? Are we talking about that today? Is he going to be mad if I say this? Or so.
And so I'm sure sometimes the producers, they want like drama too. So then you might be like, I don't want to act like this.
Or like they cut clips to like make it seem certain ways. Or
Oh yeah, and that happened to us numerous of times. And he can be such a private person, or he'll want to huddle up and like, okay, so we're not going to talk about this. And I'm just like, but we're doing the reality. He's like, no, let's like leave that out. Or if something was made to seem like a certain way, he would definitely be on it like, no, this is not what we're doing. Or it wasn't even like that. And I'm just like, you got to give them something like, so.
No, but I understand. I'm sure reality TV it would give me anxiety.
I feel like reality TV is almost more stressful than like a scripted show would be.
100%. Because I would be worried, like, wait, what are they going to do? Are they going to edit this weird? I would be, girl, I give you props.
Right. If I say one thing, how can they chop and screw it to make it seem like something totally different? And it happens so many times,
We had Jeff Lowe of the Tiger King on, and I know it's like 50-50 in the United States. Some people love Tiger King, some people don't. But aside from that, he was saying how they edit out so many conversations he had with his wife, and being that his wife happens to be a lot younger than him, it made him look bad. And he was like, no, I never called my wife overweight. She wanted to work out, so I was like, sure, if you want to, but they edited out so much that it sounded like he was telling her to work out, and he got a lot of backlash from it and other things. He was telling us that he got a little upset with the production editing things, and I was like, man, I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't.
Yes.
Nelly had way more control of what was put out there, so that was a blessing, but I would still have to be in his ear like, we got to give him something. I totally know what you mean, because we had those issues when I was working on the Platinum Life on E. So.
So I also saw on your Instagram yesterday on your story that you smoke hookah. So here at Green Care Solutions, they have the patent for CBD enhanced hookah and THC hookah. We're going to be mailing you some.
Yes, I would love that. Speaking of your cannabis, I am in that realm right now with products made with CBD. Nelly is working with this pharmaceutical company out of Florida, and they're working with him because he's big into fitness with CBD infused sports drinks and pre-workout and body rubs and things of that nature. And I'm also working with possibly doing a hemp infused lip gloss.
Oh, nice. So, nice. Well, we'll be giving you some products. We also have the hemp roll-on for pain, joint pain. We have the whole thing. We'll be giving you guys a nice goodie kit, and you'll really love the hookah.
Exchange the goodies.
Yes. Yes. And what's cool too, like I see so many women now in the cannabis space as entrepreneurs, and I'm like, that's great. I love how it just shows how women are now like they're breaking the ceiling, right? And they're making the money that a lot of men have been making. Women are now becoming the multimillionaires and further on.
Well, like the female empowerment and the female support aspect, because I mean, for so long, I feel like a lot of women like get scared of like other women like being fake or like talking behind each other's backs. But like I do see a lot of like female empowerment with other girls and like supporting other female-owned businesses and everything like that.
I think that's just important. Like as women, it's not, oh, like keep the guys out or like whatever, like with that aspect, but we gotta stick together. Like we're all in this together. Like we want to and we should empower each other and support one another, because at the end of the day, we're all in the same boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, most definitely. And when you wanted to create Shoe Gummi, you know, speaking that we're on the topic of female entrepreneurs, what inspired you? Obviously, it was probably the pain of the shoes and wearing the heels, but were you just like, I'm surprised this product doesn't exist yet?
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, like I tried inserts. There are other methods to try to help with foot pain or the ball of your foot, with like taping your third and your fourth toe together, like to kind of like pinch that nerve. But at the end of the day, nothing still would suffice for that pain with wearing shoes and being on my feet 6, 7, 8 hours a day in heels. So I just thought maybe going on the outside. Mm-hmm. And one day just staring at my shoes, I'm like, what could this be, or what could I do? So I kind of had my aha moment. I went to my shoe repair guy at the time and I asked him, how much rubber could I put on the bottom of my shoe that I can still wear it and it's still functionable? So I told him to put about 1/4 inch on one of my shoes. I picked up the shoe a week later and I wore it that day. And from that day on, I was taking my shoes to him 20 and 30 pair at a time to put this extra rubber on the bottom. And that was in like 2009, 2010. And then fast forward to about 5, 6 years ago, I thought, you know what? I should make this a consumer product. And I started working on the ways to do that.
Mm-hmm. And what's cool too is that you can just like apply it. It's like a little sticker, so it's really easy. What do you think about like
what it looks like? So
Nice.
It has this released liner, and you prep the bottom of your shoes with instructions, and you just peel this off and stick it on there. So to me, as easy as it can be if you want comfort in your high heels.
I love it. Where can people buy this right now?
So right now you can go on shoegummi.com. That's SHOEGUMMI, and you can place an order. Right now, Shoe Gummi has a slight restriction with sizing. My size that I have now is between 7 to 9, but because shoes are made so differently and at the bottom and by so many different countries and different brands, I have seen a gummy fit a 6 and a 6.5 or a 9.5 or even a 10. Right now, I'm also working on a smaller, a larger, and a pointed style. So hopefully in the next couple of months, that will be in production. But because of what's going on, things have slowed down with getting, the whole ball rolling on those other sizes.
Yeah, no, 2020 has been a wild one, huh? We've had, COVID-19 pandemic, and a lot of businesses are now trying to get back on their feet. So I applaud you. You're making some really cool products. Did you have any role models in the entrepreneur space? Because now you're an inventor. You have your patent.
Yes, a role model. You know what?
It's okay to say yourself. Sometimes I just say myself. I'm like,
you know what? I can definitely say myself. Because I look at my situation and I applaud myself. I launched 3 businesses in the last year.
Good for you.
I started with my lash company, Fancy Goods.
Ooh.
And we also like have these cute headbands and like lash glues and all this cute stuff. But I started with Fancy Goods because I was so stagnant with Shoe Gummi. And I was like, you know what? I have to do something. This is bothering me. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go out on a whim. I love lashes. So let me start with that. I got samples and I picked the samples. I built my website, and within a few months, I was up and running, and it stuck and it's doing well. But just from doing that and then launching Shoe Gummi and then doing Chic Beauty, I've set myself up for just stepping out and not being afraid anymore, because a lot of people, they don't do it because they're afraid of what if it doesn't work, you know? So I'm just more like, you know what? Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Because if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. On to the next. So how do I fix it, you know? But other women I look up to are like Jessica Alba, you know, she's done her acting and things like that, but she has honest. I would think she probably didn't think she would have this brand that focuses on like non-hyperallergenic or organic based wipes and baby wash and things like that, or even a Komora Lee. Like she's a mogul with what she set up, still with baby fat. And the other line that she had, and even J-Lo. Like J-Lo is killing it right now. I can say that I'm not a J-Lo, or I wasn't a J-Lo fan until I seen her Vegas show. And when I say she puts on a show, I was like blown away. I was like, wow, like I really need to step my game up, you know? And she's out here killing it, still doing music, still has, I believe, partners with doing shoes, clothes, all that, you know?
100%. I know. She's I just love seeing how the women take their platforms to such a positive level.
Do you have any advice for like females out there who are thinking about starting a business?
My number one thing is do your research. Even if it's something with lip gloss, a clothing line, something even simple, like do your research, find your vendors. Also think, how do you stick out in a market that's so saturated? And if you want to do it, make sure you're going to give 100%. And I say that because when I first started to focus on Shoe Gummi, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing auditions, I'm gonna stop doing castings and just thinking about acting in that way, and I'm gonna put 100% into this. And I did that, and I feel like I'm really feeling the fruits of my labor by taking that initiative and just focusing on this one thing until I can focus on multiple things at one time.
You know, that's very well said. I feel like sometimes we all multitask too much. So I want to, again, say thank you for being on the show. We're going to be sending you some of our CBD products, saying that Canna Hookah. And I always encourage everyone, like you said, do your research. We say the same thing when it comes to CBD, because there's so many products out there that it'll say like 1,000 milligrams, but it's like $10. It's like, oh, it sounds too good to be true. It must be watered down, or it might have too many fillers in it. So I always encourage everyone to do your research. That was a really good point you said. So we're going to be sending you some Canna Hookah. Let us know if you like it. We're going to be coming out with Hemp Avenue, which is some hemp cosmetics too. We'll be giving out for you as well.
Oh, I would love that. You know, when you're speaking about cosmetics. So also, I'm big into my skincare. Like, I love to be glam, but just as much as I love to be glam, I love to have a clean, fresh face. And I know a lot of women struggle sometimes with acne, dry skin, marks left on their skin. And I do have a great esthetician, but still at the end of the day, I have to keep up, you know, with my own skin on my own time. And these are two amazing products that I have. So I worked for about 1.5 years, 2 years with my business partner on creating an exfoliating sponge. This is our soft sponge and this is our firm. But for a lot of younger, more youthful skin, we do suggest a softer one. And what it is a really gentle exfoliation. You can put your cleanser inside or on top. Use the ribbon to like clean your face, but you can put your current cleansers on this, in this. And what exfoliating does is it removes the dead skin cells, I'm sorry, from the top layer of your skin. It helps to unclog pores for people who have textured skin as well. And a lot of people don't know, if you don't exfoliate and you're using any types of beauty products, your skin is not really benefiting from it because it's not absorbing into your skin. Also, our firm one can be used with guys who shave. They really rave about this product with us because we tell them to exfoliate before you shave your bearded area. And what that does is gets a lot of that dirt and debris and the hair stubbles from underneath the skin, so they get a closer shave.
Yeah, no, I feel like guys need to step it up because guys, they feel like, oh, I don't need wash my face. I don't need sunscreen. It's like, I always tell my boyfriend.
man be washing his face with like his shampoo, and I'm like, what are you doing?
They always do that. Even conditioner. I was like, please don't ever put that on your face.
Or when they have like the shampoo conditioner mix, it's just like,
horrible. Well, thank you so very much, Shantel. You are killing it yourself. You're doing a great job with your brand, your Shoe Gummi, everything you're doing.
Thank you. And like I was saying, we definitely can exchange,
100%.
all the good products, all the goodies. We got to get you guys some gummies, some headbands, lashes, these babies right here. We even have a body mitt. So,
Nice. Those Shoe Gummies, that's going to change my life forever. I'm always wearing heels. So is this girl. We're always dressed up.
I'm always wearing tennis shoes. What are you talking about?
Well, why do we see you in your photo shoots?
Yeah, it's the pain for me. So if I can have something to help with the pain,
then you'll be wearing them all the time.
I would be wearing them way more.
I will work on getting these out to you guys as soon as possible, just so you can try it and you can see exactly the awe and the bliss and the little slice of heaven that I experience when I wear my heels.
I love it. Thank you so much. And again, for everybody who isn't already following her, what are your social media handles and also the website to where they can buy the Shoe Gummies and your eyelashes?
Okay, so on Instagram, I am Miss Jackson. That's MISS Jackson. On Twitter is Miss Jackson, MS Jackson. What else?
You have your TikTok too.
On TikTok, I am Miss Jackson 007. That's MS Jackson 007. You can go on shoegummi.com. That's SHOEGUMMI to buy the gummies. And you can go to Fancy Goods. That's fancy with an I. And you can go to My Chic Beauty to buy these amazing exfoliating sponges as well.
Nice. I love it. Thank you so much, Shantel. And again, I'm Yanitza Munoz, and you're watching Green Talk by Green Care Solutions on NBC Radio, iHeart, Spotify, and on YouTube. We are also on all podcast platforms. I'm here with my amazing co-host.
And it's your girl, Angela Mazzanti, and stay safe out there, everybody.
Thank you so much, Shantel. You look beautiful, and obviously we're going to be loving these goodies. Adios, guys. Bye.